Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a good day. Good day for me. Yep, word today. Um, it's funny because I don't remember. I've talked about it like crazy. I don't think I've ever reviewed it. Maybe I have in the past. I don't know. I've got like 600 videos. I can't remember how many I did, but uh, I want to take a realistic view of it. You know what I mean? I'm going to take off the rose-colored glasses. No nostalgia for the most part. It's going to be hard to do with no nostalgia though because I wrote a few cliff notes. Um, because I've had this fragrance, I've been smelling this fragrance for like 35 years. I mean, since I was a kid. This came out when I was like 2 or 3 years old. It's been around my whole life, and I've been smelling it pretty much my whole life. So I will do my best to bring out take off the rose-colored glasses. But if a little nostalgia creeps in from time to time, take it with a grain of salt, please. Um, it's just going to be a quick little review because what can I say about Drakkar Noir that really hasn't been said before, honestly? I don't know. So it's going to be a quick little review and then I talk about it for a bit. And that'll be it. So let's get into it. 1982 Aromatic Fougere. This has got a shit ton of notes. Just going to give you a couple of them, a couple little more ones that I pick up. Lavender, oak moss, fir, pine, patchouli, leather, and cedar. Um, how I applied it, we'll get into that when I get into performance. When you first smell it, you pick up a clean, soapy, slightly powdery lavender, and some nice pepper like cedar wood and a bit of spice. Uh, the mid is more of the same with a lot of uh, green and woods to it and a soft leather. The base is more of the same on top of that with a good dose of woody patchouli and kind of musky oak moss kind of vibe to it. Clean musk. And that's kind of the scent, guys, honestly. It's pretty much, like I said, it was going to be quick. Uh, a spicy, woody, clean barbershop fragrance is honestly what it is. Very distinctive for a barbershop fragrance. It smells similar to almost every other barbershop fragrance, but for some reason, you know it's Drakkar. Do you know what I mean? Everybody who smelled Drakkar and for a while knows Drakkar. So there's something in there. I think it's a little spicier, a little woodier than most uh, barbershop fragrances, but there's just something in there that you smell it immediately. That's Drakkar Noir. Um, Unfortunately, it's there's good and bad to it nowadays. First off, let's get into how I applied it. I went with, well, first off, I showered with the body, the shower gel, wore the deodorant, and then I put four in my moisturizer. One, two, three, four. One, two, one, two, one, two. Shirt on. One, two, three. Which seems like a lot, but I knew it was watered down. So let's get into the good first. The smell. It still smells like Drakkar Noir from what I remember. It is still, yeah. You just know it's Drakkar. I don't know how else to explain it. Yes, it smells similar to a lot of other things, but it is its own beast 100%. I can't think of too many. Like I said, if you know Drakkar, you smell it in the air, smell it on somebody, you know it's Drakkar. You're not going to confuse it for any other barbershop, early to late 80s barbershop. You know it's Drakkar. It's got a freshness to it too, right? Nice. Oh, God, it's gorgeous. That's the positive. And the price. It's $20 now for, this is only a little bottle. I can't remember how much I got for 10 or 15 bucks with the deodorant, I think. But you can get a 100 ml bottle for like $20. So that's another good thing. The bad thing is the performance. 4 hours. Got about an hour's projection. Never beast. Just about an arm's length out there. Comes in, gives you a soft bubble, a couple feet for an hour or so. Then it's a decent skin scent for an hour. Then it's a light skin scent. Time to reapply. That hurts me to say that because yeah, this has been watered down from what I remember. This was a fill the room all day kind of scent with just a couple sprays. And it kind of makes me mad because I know some of the younger guys and girls, but mostly guys that are watching this, you know, pretty much 35 and under, 30 at least, if not 35, who've never really experienced Drakkar in its glory days. You know, you say, oh, I keep hearing people talk about this, and you know, it's got to be great. And you get a bottle of it and you spray it on. It's like, oh, you know, it smells good. And then like 2.5, 3 hours later, you're like, Jesus, so light, it's kind of gone. What's the big deal about this fragrance? You know, it's, you know, you got to understand, as I said, you guys are getting a neutered version, a Cliff Notes version of what Drakkar was. Drakkar was a beast, like I said, just a monster. Take the smell that you're getting now, and even a little better. I mean, and that's to be expected, you know, with, you know, FDA regulations, allergens, and, you know, certain ingredients becoming harder to get and more expensive. You substitute for some. So that's to be expected. But the smell is still Drakkar. You know what I mean? Slightly different. Maybe. I can't remember exactly, but maybe. But not, you know, you get people say, oh, it smells completely different when you get like reform. No, it doesn't. It smells like Drakkar Noir. But that performance, I can understand why people who, you know, younger people who get this for the first time say what they say. And most of the time it's smells good, but it doesn't last. I agree 100%. They call this an eau de toilette. I have aftershaves. I have eau de colognes that outperform this eau de toilette. So it smells so good, but just, yeah, that performance has been totally neutered. Just balls cut right off of it. Just, oh, it's so unfortunate. So yeah, I get why younger people might say they don't see the hype. I understand that. Um, but you got to realize, like I said, take that smell and double, if not triple it, closer to tripling that the performance, projection, and longevity, and the sillage. Yeah, I wish it was. I wish my Belcam dupe, which smells really close to this, like 99% close to this, doubles the performance of this, honestly, easily. So, but unfortunately, I don't think Belcam makes that dupe anymore. And I haven't found another good Drakkar Noir dupe. I haven't really looked either because the Belcam one was so good. I'm sure there's other ones out there. But yeah. So is it worth getting? Worth owning? If you're a collector, yes, you've got to have a bottle of Drakkar. It's like a bottle of Obsession by Calvin Klein, or Amen by Terry Mugler, or Fahrenheit by Dior. Even if you don't like it, you've almost, you know, can you call a collection complete without a bottle of Drakkar? Yes, but I mean, to really complete that collection, you need those classics, right? Um, and it's cheap, like I said. Pick a bottle up anywhere from $10 to $20, right? So, but I would at least say if you don't want to own it and you've never smelled it, just basically go to any really any drugstore nowadays, or Walmart, or Target, or something like that, or even a lot of times they have them at the rack stores, and just spray it on your hand. Maybe even don't wear anything, go to the store and spray it on. It's not going to last that long, so if you don't like it, you know, it'll be gone. And just to experience it, because you might find that, like I said, it is distinctive for a barbershop fragrance in its odor profile. It's you know it's Drakkar when you spray. Like, you just know, you know. Yes, like I said, similar to 100 other fragrances. I get that, but there's just something about that Drakkar smell. It is. The smell is almost a perfect, almost nothing's perfect, like I said, but almost a perfect barbershop smell. Fougere fragrance. Very close. Very close. Yeah. I would say if you're looking for a fougere, though, a barbershop fougere nowadays, and you have the money, go with the Tom Ford Beau de Jour. That is probably, if not as good, maybe even slightly better than this in the smell. It's a toss up between the two. Uh, really good. And still a Zaro Pour Homme, still another good one you can pick up relatively cheap nowadays. Alfred Sung Pour Homme, another really good one you can pick up rather cheap nowadays. But none of them are going to smell. Like I said, there's going to be similarities, close, 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 but they're not going to have whatever it is that Drakkar has. Now, that could be the nostalgia coming in, maybe not. But again, realistically, if you're looking for a barbershop fragrance that you don't want to have to reapply every 3 hours or so heavily, you might want to look somewhere else. Like I said, one of them other ones I mentioned. Uh, just, you know what would be cool if they came out, if I don't know who does it now. Is it Cody? Still perfumes, Guy Laroche. I'm sure someone does them, luxury products, pair, whatever. Anyway, whoever does it would just come out with a, an eau de parfum or a parfum or an extract. Keep it identical in the makeup, the smell. Just make the shit last like it used to. Because I guarantee there's hundreds, if not thousands, tens of thousands of people, myself included, that would be there day one to buy that. Drakkar Noir that's going to perform like it did back in the 80s and the 90s, going to give me 10 plus hours and 3 hours of projection and fill up a room and give me this huge sillage and I get it. I even charge $200 for it. I know it sounds funny. Put some good quality oils in there. Charge $250. There are people out there like me that will go and buy that at $220 simply because it is Drakkar Noir and it's going to last all day and it's at that point as close to a perfect fougere as you're going to get. Do it, Guy Laroche. Do it. Someone show that guy this video. Is he still alive? I don't know. Someone show whoever makes this fragrance this video and tell him I said that's what we want. I will give you $250. I will give you Dior Elixir price for a Dior Elixir performing Drakkar Noir. Straight up, wouldn't even blink twice. Here you go. Might get two of them just because I want it. So, all right, guys, that's it. Tell me what you think. Have you experienced the new watered down shadow of its former self, neutered Drakkar Noir? Am I right? Or does it still work? God, please, if it works on you, wear it, love it. I wish it worked on me still. Like I said, I'll still wear the hell out of it because I love the smell. I don't mind reapplying. But I just wish it just bring out a stronger version. Please. All right, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourselves.